name's Kirsty from My Pet Buddy Vetline. Thank you for submitting your questions and I'm happy to address them in the video. Thanks to Leo the cat for your question, which was signs that my pet may be sick. Well, we all know the obvious signs to look for when our pet isn't feeling very well. They may be vomiting, they may have an upset tummy, they may be carrying a leg which is sore, or they may be bleeding from a wound which has just happened. But it's those more subtle signs that may develop over time that we need to be looking out for. And that's why I think it's really useful to keep a pet health diary, which will help to build a picture of your pet's health over time. So some of the things you may want to make a note of might include: is your pet drinking more than normal? Have you noticed a change in their appetite? Are they always hungry, or actually have they lost their appetite and they're coming to the food bowl less? Have you noticed any changes in social interaction or behaviour? Is your pet, who always used to be playful in the park, suddenly a bit grumpy if another dog comes up to them? Or your cat is spending more time hiding away under the bed? Or if you go to stroke them, is a little bit grumpy and doesn't really want to be touched? Have you noticed any changes in the sleep-wake cycle? Is your pet awake more at night and asleep during the day? Is that different to what you would normally expect from them? If it is, then definitely make a note of it. It may well be relevant. Have you noticed any changes in your pet's exercise tolerance, particularly dogs? So the dog that's always done the same walk, suddenly it doesn't want to go the whole way, or it stops halfway around. That isn't normal for your pet, so it's definitely worth making a note of. And it's all these little subtle signs that you may pick up on with your pet that indicate actually something might be changing, or they may not be feeling 100%. Keep a note of them in your pet health diary, and if you have any concerns, speak to your vet or nurse. So thanks for the question, which was, how can I keep my pet entertained during lockdown when we can't go out as much? Well, there's so many things we can do to entertain our pets at home. So one of the things I'm really passionate about is interactive feeding. So animals are naturally forage feeders. They wouldn't stand over a bowl and eat in one place. So one of the things we can really do to keep our pets' minds active and busy during periods when we can't exercise them as much as we normally would do is to change the way we feed them. So can we introduce an interactive feeding pattern into their daily lifestyle? So it may mean interactive feeding. It could be snuffle mats or licky mats. They work brilliantly for dogs or cats. You can just smother the food, whether it's wet, you can soak kibble, you can use raw, whatever you're feeding, and you can smother it into a licky mat or into a Kong type toy and freeze that, and then give it to your pet to work through and increase the feeding experience for them. Some pets really benefit from scatter feeding, particularly our senior pets, because it gets them up mobilizing gently, extends the feeding experience, but also stimulates all of their senses, so their mind as well as their body. So we need to think creatively with our pets. Can we do a treasure hunt in the garden, making sure there's nothing out there that can harm them, but we can take all of their daily calories, we can put some of their food into a box with stuffed paper or newspaper, a box inside a box. We can use upturned plant pots and put their food underneath, so they need to go around and find which ones have got food in that they can eat. We can use specific interactive puzzle feeders that you can actually buy, and that makes it more challenging for the pet to access their food. So I think what we can do to keep our pets busy during times when we can't exercise them to the amount that they would normally expect is to challenge their minds. And so think of ways, what motivates your pet? Are they food driven? If they are, that's amazing, because all you need to do is take the food out of the total calorie intake and use it to create some games, some puzzles, some interactive feeding experiences, which will help to keep your pet's mind busy, their body busy, and they will be happy. Thank you for watching, and remember we are here 24/7, 365 to offer you pet related advice and triage. So next time you have a question, just give us a ring. Stay safe and bye for now.